Hello. I hope my iPad don't go dead because it's almost dead. And if you hear something crinkling, I got saran wrap on because I'm all wrapped up right now. So if you hear it, my daughter's like, what is that noise? Every time you walk, I'm like, my saran wrap. The things we do, you know. Anyways, I have something really exciting to share with you guys. And it could absolutely change your days. Okay, this weekend I was at Joyce Meyer's. She spoke on the mind. I've heard her teach on that a lot. That's something that the very first book I read as a Christian many years ago was Battlefield of the Mind, and it completely changed my whole life. So I do definitely love any teaching on the mind. So something she said one morning was that the way you think about people can determine your mood and can determine your attitude and your day and everything like that. And she backed it up with, Jesus commanded us to love others. You know, what's the greatest commandment? Love God with all your heart, soul, and mind, and love your neighbor as you love yourself. Well, who's your neighbor? Everyone. So in Corinthians it says, love believes the best. Okay, so she's teaching on that. There's a lady behind me laughing hysterically, like the whole time, like loud. And I'm looking at my mom, I'm like, my mama could tell it was irking me because she knows me, very well. So I started thinking, okay, I'm gonna choose to believe the best. I started thinking, maybe she don't get to laugh at home. Maybe her home life is not very laughable, and this is a place that she can really let loose and just laugh. It changed my whole mood towards her. It changed my whole mood for the rest of the morning, okay? Another guy, he kept turning around. He was turning around looking. I thought he was looking at us, but he was looking at the monitor, I think, behind us. But still, it was like, okay, there's a monitor right there. I mean, look at that one. Well, I started thinking maybe he can't see that far away. Maybe he has to look at this one. Changed my whole mood about him. Yesterday, I sent some text messages out, didn't get a response. I know y'all can relate to this one because the first thing we think is, how dare they ignore me? But I just decided to think, they're busy. They didn't get them. Maybe they didn't go through. Now, that is going to pull on our pride because our pride is like, oh, yes, they did get them and they're ignoring me. But I want you to remember, pride is the number one sin that Satan uses. That was the sin that got him kicked out of heaven, is pride. So when we focus on ourselves like, oh, they're ignoring me, and we don't look at them like, maybe they're busy. Maybe they didn't get it. Maybe their phone's off or dead. Maybe they lost their phone. It just puts you in so much of a better mood. I want you guys to try it because it really does. Now, I was thinking, when someone completely tells you that they don't want to be your friend anymore, they deleted you off Facebook, they told you that to your face, it's hard to kind of find the best and kind of find that switched around, but I got it. You just remind yourself, that's okay. They just cannot handle awesomeness. That'll help you out. So, have a good day. Love finds the best in people. Here's one. My husband, he gets up singing, and I'm like, oh my God. I mean, it gets on my last nerve. But I had to change my mind and think, it could be worse. He could get up hollering. Or when my kids are hyper and, like, literally, I'm like, I want to scream my head off, like, calm down. I just have to think, well, they could be fighting all the time. So if we change our thoughts around, it could completely change our mood and our day. Okay?